Hello. Today I'm going to show you some examples of doing the practice assignment for parallel structure on NoRedInk. I'm going to begin with the place out part for identify parallel elements, and I'll do some of those, and then I will go back and do the place out part for match parallel elements, and the two of those together create the assignment for parallel structure on NoRedInk. Select any words that are parallel to the bold words. Under a shady tree, Michael Scott is safe to nap in the grass and ignore the heat. So the bold word is nap, and I want to find the word that matches nap and is parallel to it in the sentence. So I can see it this way. Michael Scott is safe to nap in the grass. Michael Scott is safe to ignore the heat. So nap is one of the verbs. The other verb that comes after is ignore. So ignore is parallel to nap. Select any words that are parallel to the bold words. Gilderoy Lockhart loves acting and directing equally. So the bold word is directing, and I want to find the word that is parallel to directing. So directing is an ing verb, and it's being used actually as a noun in this sentence. I want to find the other one that looks like this one, and I see the word acting also ends in ing, and I could say Gilderoy Lockhart loves acting. Gilderoy Lockhart loves directing. He loves both of them equally. Select any words that are parallel to the bold words. In preparation for the laser tag party, Pumbaa ordered glow-in-the-dark sneakers and a neon helmet. So the bold word is helmet. I'm looking for a word that's parallel to helmet here. So helmet is a noun, and it's coming after an adjective that's describing helmet. So I'm going to look for another set of that, and I see here he ordered a neon helmet. He also ordered glow-in-the-dark sneakers. So helmet is a noun. I'm going to find the other noun, which is sneakers. Whenever I call him, Cedric Diggory is humming a new song or planning his next vacation. So the bold word is humming. It's being used as a present participle here with the verb is. So I want to find the other word that comes after is, and it's going to end in ing, and I see that's going to be planning his next vacation. Timon thinks that the paper clips and stamps are in the basement. Stamps is the bold word. It's something that Timon thinks is in the basement. The other word or words that match with that, Timon thinks that the paper clips are in the basement. So paper clips is parallel to stamps. Okay, I've done 5 questions here. I'm going to go back. Actually, no, I want to do this one because this is another good example. During the scavenger hunt, Cinder and I had to gather new photos of all our friends, traffic cones from Main Street, and 6 bottles of Coke. So this one is a little bit tricky because there are a lot of words in here to pick from, but what I see is there are 3 things that Cinder and I had to gather in the sentence. New photos of all our friends, traffic cones from Main Street, and 6 bottles of Coke. Those are the 3 things. So now within those 3 things, I see that one of the things we had to gather, the word cones is just the noun here. It doesn't need, it doesn't have anything in front of it. It's not like an adjective or another noun describing it. And it doesn't have a prepositional phrase like from Main Street. So the only thing I want to find is the noun. And I see here new photos of all our friends. New is describing the noun. Photos is the noun. The other one at the end here, 6 bottles of Coke. The noun here is bottles. 6 would be the adjective, and of Coke is the prepositional phrase. So there were 2 more that were parallel there. Okay, now I'm going to go back and I want to do just a couple of matching parallel elements. So here I'm going to click on these dots to find the phrase that matches to use parallel structure. As the line of hungry kindergartners grows longer and rowdier, Cedric Diggory prepares to flip the pancakes, drizzle the syrup, and he dusts powdered sugar on every plate. So he prepares to do 3 things. He's flipping the pancakes, he's drizzling the syrup, and he's dusting powdered sugar. The first one is written as to flip, the next one is written as to drizzle, so this one should also be to dust. Once the teacher walks away, Michael Scott and I return to our giggles, to whisper, and we pass notes. So this one, there are 3 parts here that we want to match, 3 elements. We have the choice of our giggles or giggling. We have the choice of to whisper or whispering, and we have the choice of we pass or passing. And in this case, the one that works is when all 3 of them end in ing. Michael Scott and I return to giggling, whispering, and passing notes. After challenging me to a crawling race, Cinder's knees had a sore feeling from moving rapidly and raw from rubbing the grass. So There are two things that we're going to do to describe the knees. We could say had a sore feeling or were sore. We could say raw from rubbing against the grass or also from rubbing against the grass. If we take out the word raw though, then it's not the same thing. So we're going to say we're sore from moving rapidly and raw from rubbing against the grass. I'm just going to do two more here. For days after Simba came back from the rodeo, he only talked about raising horses, buying a farm, and a move to Montana. Well, before I even look at these options here, I can see that the three elements are raising horses, buying a farm, moving to Montana. This one ends in ing, this one ends in ing, so this one should also end in ing. Why did I not choose also here? Because the way that this is written already implies that this is something that's connected to these two, that's also, so it would be redundant. It's extra to have it. It's not necessary. So I'm not going to include the also there. One more. Once Annie Bernard finishes the time machine, his adventures will be exciting, interesting, and eye-opening. Well, there are three things that his adventures will be: exciting, interesting, eye-opening. All of these right now are adjectives that are written in an ing or gerund form. Let's just look at what my other choices would be. Of interest, make him interested. Now, none of those would be wrong, but the sentence stylistically is best if we end in ing, ing, ing. So I'm going to click interesting. Let's just do one more. Primrose Everdeen's team won the dodgeball league because the players run quickly to the ball, throw accurately, and agile when leaping out of the way. And you can see if the sentence is not in parallel structure, like it is not here, it is confusing. The sentence doesn't make sense. So let's look at some choices. There are three things the players are doing. They're running, they're throwing, and they're being agile. So my choice here is run quickly or are quick to throw the ball, throw accurately or accurate with their throws, agile or also agile. Again, we're never going to need that also part because that's implied when it's at the end of this list. So I'm going to keep it as players are quick to the ball, accurate with their throws, and agile. So quick, accurate, and agile are all coming after the word are here. Okay, that's my quick run through of parallel structure. Your other option is to look at the handout of notes that are in the content library. Goodbye.